Whether you're a total newcomer to yoga or a longtime enthusiast, having the right yoga mat can make or break your practice. No matter if you prefer hot yoga, Bikram yoga, Hatha yoga, Iyengar yoga or other types of yoga, you'll want something durable with a good grip, because no one wants to slip and slide in sweat, lose their balance and bruise their knees 15 minutes into the yoga class. Then there are comfort factors, like mat thickness. Some people excel with a thinner mat, others want a thicker mat. The sheer number of options for yoga mats can be overwhelming. There are more than 30,000 results for yoga mat on Amazon, but this curated roundup can guide your next yoga mat purchase, regardless of whether you're heading off to a yoga class or moving through yoga pose after yoga pose on your living room floor. We'll update it as we review more products. What to consider when buying a yoga mat depending on your needs. You could just scoop up a simple standard yoga mat at TJ Maxx for $10, or you might need to spend a little more on something with more features, such as a non-slip yoga mat with an extra grippy surface. Consider what types of activities you'll be using your new yoga mat for and where you'll take your mat. Also take into account your height. Do you need a long yoga mat, and any other bodily considerations, such as pain in your knees or back. Here are some helpful questions to ask yourself when choosing a good yoga mat. Will you be using it indoors, outdoors, or both? Pretty much any mat will do for indoor yoga, but if you plan on working out outside, you'll want something sturdier and more durable. Will you use it for hot yoga? If you are using it for hot yoga, look for a mat made from a no-slip grip material so you won't slide around as you sweat. You'll want something that is extra grippy or has a non-slip surface, without making it sticky. Do you need to take it on an airplane or other small space? Look for thinner mats that roll up or fold into a compact size so you can easily pack them in a small yoga mat bag or luggage. Do you need extra cushion or length? Standard mats run between 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch. You may need something thicker, like a 1/2 inch mat if you need cushion for your knees, hands or back. Lengthwise, the standard is 68 inches, so taller people would benefit from a longer mat if they want their whole body including their feet to fit on the mat. What's your budget? Cheaper mats are best for beginners who aren't sure if they'll stick to a yoga practice and people who don't practice regularly. If you practice several days a week, a high-quality mat will save you more money in the long run, since you won't have to replace your mat so often. Best yoga mat for travel. SKL Travel Yoga Mat. This 1/16 inch thick mat folds into a 6.7 inch by 9.1 inch compact square and comes with a carry strap case, making it super easy to slide into a backpack, carry-on bag, tote or even a briefcase. It only weighs 2.5 pounds, making it a great travel alternative to some heavier roll-up mats. What buyers say: great material, really lightweight. Great for hiking or backpacking, one buyer wrote. Another said, super compact and portable. I try to practice yoga every day, so I got this mat for use when I travel. It's very soft and thin, and it folds up to fit in a compact little travel bag. Best yoga mat for people who slip a lot. Aurorae Synergy 2-in-1. Unlike other mats made of rubber or vinyl, this Aurorae mat has a microfiber surface that serves as a mat and towel in one product. It's a great option for people who sweat and slip a lot and usually lay a mat towel over their mat. Oh, and it's machine washable too. What buyers say: I feel it's important that potential buyers know what a quality product this is. I've been so happy with it. This reviewer continues, I have used this mat 2 to 3 times per week every week since August 2013. I've washed it in my washing machine, delicate cycle, and hung it to dry every time I've used it. It has held up perfectly over the years, and still looks almost brand new. Best yoga mat for achy joints. REEHUT high density yoga mat at a 1/2 inch thick, compared to the 1/4 inch or even 1/8 inch thickness of most mats. The REEHUT high density mat offers extra cushion and a grippy texture, making it comfortable but not unstable. It works great as a Pilates mat, too. What buyers say: yay for gushy soft mat. My knees used to get black and blue from yoga. I actually walked across this mat on my knees to test it, too. Another buyer wrote that this mat is perfect for use on hard floors, and another gushes at how easy it is on the hands, knees and back. Best yoga mat for tall people. Yoga Direct Extra Long Yoga Mat. The standard length for yoga mats is about 68 inches, which means anyone over 5 foot 8 inches can't stretch out fully on a standard mat. Taller people may also have trouble with wide stance poses like Warrior 2 and Downward Dog, so extra large size mats, which run between 72 and 85 inches, can help. What buyers say: I'm very happy with this yoga mat. I'm 5 foot 8 inches and rarely with extra length of this mat do I have to think about staying positioned on mat while practicing yoga like on shorter yoga mats, one reviewer wrote. I can close my eyes during yoga and concentrate on yoga instead of constantly checking to see if I'm remaining within bounds of my mat. Best yoga mat for outside workouts. Manduka Pro Yoga Mat. This mat is heavier than most, 7.5 pounds versus the average 4 to 5 pounds, but that extra weight helps with durability and stability for practicing yoga outside and on uneven terrain. Note that Manduka mats must be broken in or they'll remain slippery. Many people expedite the breaking in process with a salt scrub. While that's arguably inconvenient, most buyers say that the breaking in process is well worth the mat's quality and longevity. What buyers say: the last mat I'll ever need. It's comfortable but it's not at all soft or squishy, it's a very firm stable support. Best yoga mat for eco-aware yogis. Jade Harmony Yoga Mat. Jade manufactures these mats with natural rubber tapped from rubber trees, which is an extremely renewable resource. They make the mats in the U.S. and uphold compliance with all U.S. environmental, labor and consumer protection laws. On top of that, for every mat sold, Jade plants a tree. What buyers say: Jade Yoga is my new go-to. This is a really great mat, well worth the hefty price tag. It is also very thin but surprisingly cushy. Best yoga mat for budget shoppers. Balance from Go Yoga Mat. Inexpensive and simple, this mat is great for beginners and anyone who's wary to front the cost of some more luxurious mats. What buyers say: affordable, easy, perfect thickness. One reviewer who was new to yoga praised the mat for being an easy choice for beginners, saying, I was always interested in starting but wasn't sure what yoga mat to go with or even if I would stick with yoga, so was cost conscious. My first impression was that I was pleasantly surprised with the quality and thickness of this mat. Bonus, best overall. Gayam Sol Dry Grip Yoga Mat. What buyers say: best mat ever. The surface is very absorbent. The grip is amazing, way better than traditional mats. I am so secure in Warrior 2. I am able to go through half my hot power yoga class without a yoga towel. That same buyer came back 2 years later to update her review. I have had this yoga mat for 2 years now. I went through 2 yoga teacher trainings using this every day for hours, and often allowing other students to use it. I practice on it every single day. I do restorative yoga, drip heavy heated power yoga and Bikram, as well as occasionally an outdoor class. It remains immaculate, as though I bought it yesterday. Other buyers praise the sturdiness, grippiness and all-purpose abilities of this Gayam mat, while others yet nod to its durability, no flaking or peeling after 1 year.